Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from BreakingChartAlerts.com. Hope everyone had a great morning, great night. So obviously, as you guys see, the unemployment claims, as these are the big numbers here. Unemployment claims were better than expected, and also the GDP was a little bit better than expected. As you guys could see, here's our newsletter we sent out this morning. Got a couple upgrades on Pinterest, BJ's Wholesale, Bed Bath & Beyond. You guys could see down here on the top news. Stock futures rebound. We were down about 100 points following strong Q3 GDP data that came out. It was up 33.1% versus the 32% estimated. The jobless claims for the past week, 751,000 compared to 775,000 that they were estimating. Continued claims is 7.756 million versus 7.70 million estimated. So the continued claims are still a little bit higher than expected, but the unemployment claims are lower last week than we were expecting, and GDP was a little bit better. So we're seeing a nice little spike here. Let's take a look at the market here. As you guys could see, Shopify, we got a trade on Shopify for this week's expo. We did a vertical spread, and that is looking great. Shares up about 3.5% here in the pre-market hours. The big runner, obviously, on my watch list here is Facebook today. Facebook is up over 3.4% in the pre-market hours. It's looking good. I love the setup on there. Going to be watching Facebook for a possible day trade today. Shopify for a possible day trade today. Apple shares are up. Let me put this on link 1 and link 1 here. So Apple shares are up about 1.08%. Amazon shares back up over 3,200, still below that 10, 20, 50 SMA, but something we could definitely keep an eye on and look for possible day trades with today. What else on the watch list here? You guys could see Nvidia's up a little over 1%. And the big one, though, is Pinterest, guys. Take a look at where Pinterest is. Pinterest shares are up 31% here in the pre-market hours. The stock is up $15.35, trading at $64.68 a share here in the pre-market hours. That's unbelievable for Pinterest. So I think we're going to see a pullback on Pinterest a little bit. Obviously, you guys saw they were upgraded to about $50 a share. That's the average. So let's see here. Pinterest, to 75 by JP Morgan, from 57 to 75. I don't think we'll see it go that high anytime soon. After the bell today, we got huge earnings. Obviously, you guys could see here as well. Here was our pre-market earnings, and then here is our earnings after the bell today. We got Amazon, Alphabet, which is Google, Facebook, Twitter, Starbucks, Apple, Shake Shack, Activision, WWE, Carvana. We got a lot of good trades coming out. Well, a lot of good companies coming out with earnings today. So that's going to give us the overall pulse on the market for tomorrow. And obviously tomorrow we're going to be focusing in on some day trades. So depending on how these guys do for tomorrow, I want to focus on these guys right here for earnings. So obviously after their earnings are released on Friday, their options are going to be dirt cheap there. That extrinsic value is going to come down, and we could do some day trading on Amazon, Facebook, Google, Twitter, Apple, maybe Carvana again if we see. So really good opportunity there, team, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's take a look at the markets here today and see what we could do for some day trading. Overstock is up 14% here today. This is another one to keep an eye on. That one had a big pullback from the highs of about 125. That one's starting to get a climb again here, up 14% in the pre-market hours. And let's see here. Here we go, team. Nvidia is still climbing up 1.72%. That's probably going to be a good one to day trade. I got the trade challenge account open, ready to go. If you guys take a look at SPY here as well. SPY, really not doing too much yet this morning. See what that does first 15 minutes, but not doing too much there. See if we get a big climb on that. Qs are what's really taken off this morning. But still, not even above previous bodies candle there, so keep an eye on that. Don't be faked out. We'll keep an eye on SPY and Facebook. Like I said, Facebook, Pinterest is up 30% today. Overstock is up 14%. So we'll see what we can do here as far as day trading goes today. Facebook up 3%, up $8.53. Let's put this on SPY, and we'll look at it today 1 minute here.
RFL, FDA grants for FAL Pharmaceuticals working drug designation for CPI 613 for treatment of soft tissue, sarcoma, glomerulopathy. That's what we found on that.
I'm watching Shopify too because I might buy back the short leg and let the long leg go. There goes SPY taking off here. Still holding on to that SPY put for election.
There's a Peloton getting a pop here after the open. Top at 10 bucks in November. Peloton.
Peloton shares are getting a pop here as well. Up about 1.73 and 1.9%. Let's see, market movers. What's on my list here? Pinterest, 8. Ford's having a big day today as well. Take a look at Ford 3-month daily. Big climb on Ford of up over 6%. Facebook still on the climb there as well.
ECB's Lagarde says incoming data show recovery losing momentum.
Recovery is losing momentum, they're saying.
More rapidly than expected.
Failing at that 20 so far on SPY. I'm watching my other charts here too. Q, Facebook, Shopify, Diamond, Tesla, Pinterest. So if I see anything moving on any of those, I'm going to let you guys know. SPY is pulling back there a little bit between the 10-20.
Deterioration in the near-term economic outlook.
Duncan says NEO. Let's take a look at NEO.
Dow Jones Industrial Average down 0.15%.
NEO's looking great there.
Up 0.29%.
Let's see what the option chain looks like for NEO.
0.67% after the open.
There goes SPY breaking that 20. We could certainly pick up the NEO 29 strike call for tomorrow's expo if we wanted to do a day trade on it. That's definitely a possibility.
Vaccine insurance scheme for poor nations.
Here's NEO here. Let's take a look at the 6-month daily. Starting to climb. Looks like $30 could be a good target. What do you think? I think we could pick up a small trade on NEO there. Looks like it's ready for a nice breakout. Those options are already climbing significantly. NIO.
Shares of Twitter hitting $52 after the open. TWTR.
Let me see Twitter quick. That might be a better one to jump into. That's not doing nothing. Alright, let's get back to NEO here. Alright, NEO call. I'll pick up the October 30th. We could pick up the 30 strike here for pretty cheap. I'll do that. I'll get 10 contracts in the trade challenge account. Limit order 0.48. Okay, there we go. We're in Neo, October 30th, 30 strike call. We're in at 48 cents executed. Nice job, Avilio. 20% on Neo, 10% on his Apple day trade. Nice job. What's Apple doing? Let's see Apple over here. AAPL. Apple's not looking bad. Pinterest is still climbing up. 37% on Pinterest. Look at that thing go.
LI, the auto popping here on volume, $19.58 up 89%. And Lima India, LI.
Q's flattened out a little bit. SPY's pulling back quite a bit here from the highs. Dow's down about 132 points, 135 points. Nasdaq's up 73. S&P's only up about 3 points. So as you guys could see, tech's really the one taking off today. Fueled by great earnings, I must say. Let's see, Duncan says JD. Nice climb on JD. Let's see 6-month daily. Still kind of trading in NTZ. Consolidation. Looking good though. Waiting for Neo to take off here. Qs are pulling back to the 10 right now. On a today 1 minute as well.
POLA, Polar Power hitting, popping over the $3 mark now, up 30%. Papa Oscar Lima Alpha, POLA.
Watching closely what the ETFs are doing here at the 10. SPY still continuing to break down.
Shares of Pinterest, more highs now, 67.57, up 36% on Pinterest, following their report last night, PINS. Lagarde says Eurozone economy recovered half of lost output in Q3.
No, mine are not on after hours right here, I would say. Here's extended hours right here. If I put that on extended hours, now it's going to look different. But now it's off of extended hours. Guys, SPY just turned red.
Economic output that was lost during the coronavirus pandemic. That's Larry Kudlow on CNBC.
SPY is really breaking down here. Let me show you guys that quick. SPY really pulling back here, guys, on a today 1 minute chart. Neo still wants to hold that 10. See if it does. I'm watching that on the right.
Kudlow
Wow,
says
look
Trump
at SPY
administration believes
breaking
Pelosi
down.
is not going to compromise on key issues.
Trump and
coronavirus
Pelosi are
relief
not going to
talks.
compromise. No deal, guys. Look at SPY breaking down. Wow. Let me put this on SPY here. Let's see what our SPY puts are doing today. Now we got an 8% gain on our SPY puts.
Kudlow says he does not think U.S. recovery depends on coronavirus relief package.
Markets are going to pull back after that news, guys. I'm telling you. There's not going to be any deal with a stimulus package. SPY wants to continue to drop here. Dow's down about 150 or 203 points now. Wow, Dow is free falling here. Nasdaq's only up 38 points after just being up about 77. Here comes that pullback on SPY again. Coming down to the lows of the day. There's another big breakdown on SPY. Think I'm going to get out of that Neo trade. Not going my way. Rather cut the losses quick. Watching SPY, seeing if that's going to fail at that 10. I'm also watching Neo. Neo came down to that 20 SMA. I'm watching that on the chart right here. If you guys see me on YouTube, Neo is right here. I'm watching that. That's holding that 20 right now. That fails that 20. I'll get rid of it.
Lagarde says ambitious, coordinated fiscal stimulus remains critical.
There goes SPY breaking down again.
Lagarde says there should be no delay in the next generation EU package.
Big candle on SPY. Neo's holding that 20. Apple's starting to break out again. Apple's almost near the highs of the day.
Coming up at 10 a.m., pending home sales for September plus 3.4%. At 10:30, natural gas storage.
Big candle on SPY. Neo looking good there. Holding that 20 on Neo. SPY just turned green again for the day. Dow's still down about 84 points right now. Be patient and watch for the volatility today, team. It's really important. I think we're going to see choppiness today and tomorrow, which obviously for day trading we can take advantage of really easily. Watching Neo break above that 10. I'll put Neo on this screen for you guys.
APOP, Select Biotech, hitting the intraday high now, 205, traded at 240.
Big green candle on Neo.
As the company announcing collaboration with XNK Therapeutics to advance novel NK cell-based therapies. That's Alpha Papa Oscar Papa up 16.5% now. Lagarde says total agreement on the council that risks are clearly to the downside.
There goes SPY again. Big candle on SPY. Pinterest up over 38%. Big red candle on SPY here as well. I think we're going to see some big moves today and tomorrow.
SAVE Spirit Airlines popping to the high, spiking now 1644, 5.5% for SAVE.
Want to see NEO break that 29.25 here.
Pop here 1122. JBLU. Delta moving $30.09. BAL. SMI Sanofi says
Not
European
bad.
Patent Office rules in favor of Sanofi and Regeneron concealing Prelent.
There goes NEO again.
That's Sandy November Yankee. Says ruling invalidates Amgen's European patent claims directed to PCSK9 antibodies relevant to Prelent. That's SMY, REGN, and AMGN.
Almost in the green on our NEO trade.
Scheduling their conference call for Q3. CHF Solutions announcing first commercial shipment of.
I want to see it break that 29.25. There she goes.
A tweet now from the company.
Let's see if it could hold above it. Our NEO trade's green. There we go. There's that breakout we wanted. Let's see, get up to that 29.50. SPY's failing at the 50 right now. Nice breakout on NEO there.
PEIX, Pacific Ethanol, getting a pop here. On volume, Papa Echo India X-ray, PEIX.
Efren, I just closed out NEO at 0.55. Man, that one was a little nerve-wracking there. At first we got into it, started pulling back quickly. There she goes, taking off again. You guys could get a better price than 55 cents for it now.
Lagarde says GDP release for Q3 on Friday may surprise on the upside.
Guys, if you're still in that NEO, you could get out of it now for 62 cents. 63 cents, 64 cents. She is breaking out big time now. $0.67 now, 68 cents, 69. Whole market's taking off now. There goes Apple. New highs of the day on Apple. Qs. What do I want to get into next? I want to find another quick day trade here that we could take advantage of. Let me get these lights on. There goes SPY. Nice breakout on SPY. Qs are breaking out nicely. Apple might be a good one to jump into for a quick little day trade. Nvidia's looking nice here as well. Look at NEO still going. Look at that. The NEO now. It's at 70 cents now. So I got out, and now it's at 72 cents, 73 cents. I got out at 55 cents. So 0.72, divide that by 0.55. I missed out on an extra 31% gain. Sold a little early, but made some money. Nasdaq's up 102 points. Dow's now up 17 points. S&P's up 17 points. Thinking about NVIDIA, or possibly doing a day trade on SPY. We have the SPY puts for next week, which we're going to hold on to. But we could do a SPY call for today if we want to. I'm watching SPY chart right here to the right. It's looking good on it today, 1 minute. Neo's still on the run at 75 cents now. Anyone still in that, or did you guys get out of it? Let's see, YouTube. Yomez says his first 10-bagger on Pinterest. Nice job. Joseph Callahan, good morning, Dave. Any opinion on tech earnings tonight, especially Amazon? I think Amazon's going to have incredible earnings. I was thinking about doing a trade on Amazon myself. That Neo now, that 30 strikes going for almost 80 cents, 78 cents. Thank you, Janeth. Hope you got on that Neo trade as well. Hopefully you stayed a little bit longer than me. Neo's still on the climb. There she is, 80 cents now, 81 cents. Pinterest shares up almost 39%. Overstock pulled back quite a bit from the highs here. Overstock was up quite a bit this morning, up to almost 82.50, pulled back down to about 75. Let's see here. What else do we got on the watch list here that we could look at? Apple shares. Apple's still on the climb.
Coming up, pending home sales for September, plus 3.4% expected.
See, Apple's got earnings after the bell here, so I really don't want to day trade that. I'm looking for a piggyback trade we could do off tech earnings. Let's see here. I love doing piggyback trades, okay? So let's see. We got Amazon, Google, Facebook, Twitter, Apple, Starbucks.
Pending home sales, minus 2.2% versus plus 3.4% expected.
So,
pending home sales index of 130 versus the previous 132.90.
So obviously, if Starbucks does well, Dunkin' Donuts is going to do well, right? So that's going to be a nice little piggyback trade there if we wanted to trade Dunkin' Donuts off of Starbucks. Starbucks opened their location, so they should have a much better quarter than the previous quarter. So I think that one's going to be a little bit of a great play there, actually, a piggyback trade off of Starbucks with Dunkin', DNKN. We'll take a look at that one. Trying to think what else I could do with tech here. We could just trade the Qs. because obviously if big tech gets a pop there, we'll see Qs take off tomorrow. That's why you're seeing NASDAQ up about 1%. Dow just turned red again.
PHUN, Funware.
NASDAQ goes up 109 points, up almost 1% for the day. So tech is really leading everything here. Let's see what else we got going on. Really want to make a piggyback trade. Duncan must have just had their earnings there. That's a big pop. They had their earnings today. Let's see Starbucks.
CLNY, Colony Capital, seeing some heavy call activity in Charlie Lima November Yankee. March $4 call sweep in CLNY.
Do I want to get into a Starbucks trade or do I want to get into Apple and swing it? That's the question I have right now. I think if we get into Starbucks, we could easily trade that up to 90. Let's see what the implied move is. Starbucks implied weekly move for this week tomorrow is 4.22%, so 87.65. Multiply that by 0.0422. That's going to be a move up or down of about $3.70. There goes Neo again. There goes SPY taking off now. Let's see Apple. I might jump into an Apple. Maybe a Starbucks trade ahead of earnings. I think I might do Starbucks here, team. That should be an easy one to take advantage of going into earnings. I'll do a small trade in the trade challenge account on it. Probably look to hold that for the end of the day. Look for that run. October 30th, 88 strike is going for $1.67.
Commission approving Zejula as first-line monotherapy maintenance treatment in advanced ovarian cancer. That's Golf Sandy Kilo.
Alrighty, so new trade just made on Starbucks. I'm going to post that in the trade room. And like I said, this is probably going to be one that we're going to hold for maybe a half hour, maybe an hour. I just want to look for a good quick move on that. Looks like market's got some momentum here. Now remember, we're still holding on to those SPY puts for next week's expo going into election. That's important. Let's see what they're expecting on Starbucks. Earnings whisper.
NK, West getting a pop here. On volume, November Kilo. shares appear to be moving on NK. The select biotech.
There goes
GLP
Starbucks. Nice
could
breakout on
earlier
Starbucks.
on NK cell-based therapies.
Look at Neo breaking out. That 30 strike call is now at 90 cents, 91 cents. Would have been up well over 100% gain on that. Ephraim, what was our buy point on that Neo trade? Do you remember? I'm putting it on the Google sheet now. 48 cents. Okay, 0.48. Man, I can't believe that's at 90 cents right now. Neo's at 92 cents.
Coming up at 10:30, natural gas storage, a build of 37 BCF expected.
There goes Starbucks again, another climb. Neo's still breaking out there, holding above that 10. Let's see what Apple's doing. Apple's been consolidating for a bit. GDP growth by 32% is much better than what they were expecting. The previous quarter we were shut down, so that's why it's above the previous quarter. Still not where we want it to be, but better than expected is always good. Little bit of a pullback coming in the markets here, I see. Pinterest kind of flattened out for the day. SPY's got its first candle below the 1020 SMA on it today, 1 minute. NEO retraced back down to that 20. Starbucks here on front of us, looking for that 87.75 as support. Continued pullback in the market here a bit. Dow's down about 45 points now. Nasdaq's only up about 88. S&P's up about 8. What'd be nice is to have those SPY puts pay off for next week. Starbucks trade pay off overnight here with the earnings after the bell. Might hold it. I only got 5 contracts of it in the trade challenge account. Let's see if there's any news on SPY.
Pandemic and fiscal policy.
Let's see. Benchmark maintains buy on eBay. They just raised the price target on eBay to 75 bucks. Town Bank price target was raised to 20 bucks.
Nancy Pelosi tweeting now this morning as our nation approaches 9 million COVID-19 cases and 250,000 lives lost. I sent a letter to Steve Mnuchin seeking the Trump administration's responses on several outstanding items in the COVID-19 relief negotiations. That's from Nancy Pelosi.
As she's trying to set him up there, trying to make him make a move. Nice climb though on SPY. Big candle there. Neo's breaking down. Nice breakout on SPY. Apple's starting to climb off that 50 again.
SINT, Syntax, new highs $1.83 following their press release earlier. Sandy, India, November Tango. Company announcing aerospace and defense industry AS9 100D certification. That's Sandy, India, November Tango.
Continued climb. Let's see. Starbucks. Starbucks is climbing again near the highs. Little choppiness. We could take that though. We're tough. Let's see that breakout. Come on, Starbucks. Let's see if she could hit. See if she could hit $90 before earnings today. That'd be nice. Lock in profits, and if we could hit 90. Facebook is still on the climb, nearing 280 a share, up $11.50.
CLNY, Colony Capital, more fall activity now. Charlie Lima, November Yankee. CLNY. Shares popping to new highs now. $3.64, up 5% for CLNY, Colony Capital. Charlie Lima, November Yankee.
Nice breakout on Starbucks, guys. Look at that breakout. Nice. What are we up on our Starbucks trade now? 10% gain on Starbucks already. Already up $120 on it. Not too bad.
Russia is temporarily halting vaccinations of new volunteers in Moscow and main COVID-19 vaccine trial paused due to high demand and shortage of vaccine doses. That's from Reuters. COVID-19 trial provisionally expected to resume in Moscow by around November 10th. Russia still plans to vaccinate all 40,000 volunteers in the phase 3 trial of their COVID-19 vaccine.
SPY and Qs are ready to climb again. SPY's struggling with that 329 resistance area.
WKHS Workforce Group, November 19.5 call sweep, Whiskey Kilo Hotel Sandy, Workforce Group.
All right, guys, I'm going to sell our Starbucks trade now. We already have a $130 gain on it. Going to lock that in. Sold it for $1.84. That was actually the SPY there, Tyler. If you take a look at the SPY, SPY had a big candle, and if you notice, Starbucks trades with the SPY like it's its sister. So that's why you saw that little pullback there. I'm still very bullish on Starbucks. I might get an earnings trade on Starbucks, to be honest with you. But don't sell, less than that. I think that's a good price what we sold it for. There you
CCL,
go.
Carnival, shares popping here at the highs of the day now. CCL and CUK, Carnival, Charlie, Charlie Lima, Charlie Uniform, Kilo.
That Neo came all the way back down to 68 cents after just being at 92. Neo's starting to break out again now, though. I think Starbucks is going to continue that run. We made 2 great day trades today. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow here as well. Tomorrow is going to be some easy day trading, the tech stocks. There goes Apple again. Apple's looking good. Avilia, you still in Apple? She's having a nice breakout there. Singing about jumping in with you. Nice climb on Apple. She's got to break that 114.33, 114.34 area. And she'll be ready for another breakout. That one could easily climb 3.5–4% as well for the day. So it's only up about 2 3/4% today. If that breaks that resistance, this might get another 1% climb from where it's at right now. There goes SPY. Now see SPY here, what I was talking to you about with SPY and Starbucks? Let's see, I don't know, I didn't check Starbucks. Let's check it quick. Starbucks, look at the breakout on Starbucks now. Nice climb on it. Let's see. Jerry said she's waiting for her Facebook paycheck. Payday. Let's see. What's Facebook doing here? Facebook is looking good. I might get into that with you guys.
For natural gas storage.
Apple's got a big candle there. You see that candle on Apple?
That was expected for natural gas.
114.40.
Natural gas futures getting a pop on that. Lower than expected build. $3.22 on natural gas.
You guys see how easy it is to make these day trades throughout the day. It's just a little patience. You lock in these little gains, you know, between 10–20% on these day trades, and they add up. You make 3 or 4 of those a day, they add up. You don't have to trade big. SPY's really breaking out here, looking good. The patience is the hardest part. Avilio held on to that Apple, and that's paying off now. Apple's having a nice breakout there. Up 20% on Apple. Nice job. When'd you get in? Do you know what time you got in that this morning? You know what Tom Petty says, the waiting's the hardest part. And it really is. That's the toughest part to trading. Let's see. Jerry said, I bought Apple January 21st at 2 o'clock yesterday, the 280s. You bought the 280 strike calls on Apple, Jerry? That's quite a ways out of the money. Or do you mean Facebook? Facebook needs to break that 280. That's obviously, you guys can see that's some major resistance on Facebook at 280. So once she could break above that 280, and then you look at the 3-month daily, you can see you're going to be looking for that 285 pretty quick, and then possibly 290. So your target profit area, if she does break that 280, would be 285 to 290. So you could do something like a regular at the money call, slight out of the money call, or what I like to do in this situation is an in the money vertical spread below that support. So your support right now is around, let's say, 276. So you could do something like this on Facebook if it breaks above 280. Only if it breaks above that 280 for the end of the day. This is what I'd be looking for.
Follows Leon Black says any allegation of blackmail related to Jeffrey Epstein is categorically untrue.
So you could be looking at a November 6th, and you could be looking at a 275, 277.50. It's going for $1.40 to be worth 250. That's not bad. But then again, you got earnings after the bell today. So I would wait until after earnings, obviously. But if you wanted to get into a low-risk trade going into earnings, that's not a bad setup there. It could drop a couple of bucks. Facebook's notorious for dropping and then a few days later climbing after they report their earnings. There goes SPY taking off again. Let me see if I wanted to do another Starbucks trade here. Starbucks still climbing. Didn't get that sell signal on it with our trade plan, but I wanted to lock in those profits.
GLTO, Galecto, opening at $15, priced at $15, Golf Lima Tango Oscar, GLTO.
There's unusual options activity in Coca-Cola today, KO. If you guys take a look at that, 3-month daily. Nice drop from about 51, 52-ish, all the way down to about 46, 47.35. Let's see, KO. Let me see the option chain. KO, October 30th. Is there anything coming in? No, not really. November 6th. November 13th.
White House Economic Advisor Goodspeed says he expects U.S. growth to continue, albeit at slower growth into Q4.
They're picking up the November 6th 47 strike puts on Coca-Cola.
French President Macron says France is under attack.
Facebook pulled back quite a bit. France.
The country has been attacked by Islamist terrorist attack.
Guys, there's breaking news. There was just a terrorist attack in France. Breaking news.
Knife attack in
A knife
France
attack.
killed 3 people earlier.
3 people killed.
Also attack on the French consulate in Saudi Arabia.
Wow. Market pulling back a little bit on that news.
VTVT getting a pop here now. Victor Tango hitting $1.86. Company announcing earlier this morning an update on their baseline characteristics of the phase 2 study evaluating
There goes SPY climbing again.
interferon in Alzheimer's disease. That's VTVT. Shares up 24% now on VTVT.
Nice breakout on SPY. More highs of the day. Let's see what Starbucks is doing. Oh, Starbucks is still running nicely. Look at that breakout on Starbucks. Ugh. We called it. Sold a little early. Another nice breakout here. I'm thinking about getting into Starbucks here for an earnings trade. A small trade on it for earnings.
Report that a New York Giant player has tested positive for the coronavirus.
Looking good here, team. Looking good. I think I might do another day, or I should say an overnight trade on Starbucks going into earnings. I like that setup on a 3-month daily. I think that's easily going to get to that 90. Options on it are so cheap. You know? There's new Starbucks locations popping up everywhere. They just built one right in front of my house. That October 30th. Even the 89 strike is pretty cheap there. I think I might pick that up for Starbucks. I'm going to do that now. Actually, I'm going to do a small earnings trade on Starbucks, team. Let's see. Options. SBUX. And this will end the day for us here while the morning session. Call. Quantity. Let's see. 89 strike I said we'll pick up, right? I'll just get 2 contracts in the trade challenge account there. Mitigate the risk a bit. Let's see. It's going for about $1.55. Small $300 trade into earnings. That's all you need to do. All right, and that was executed. Post this in the trade room. And there we go. I just placed that trade, guys. I just posted it in the trade room for you guys. Check that out.
MARA Marathon Patent Group, November $3 call activity, Michael Alpha Romeo Alpha.
I'm looking at the pivot points for Starbucks here for earnings. I always love checking out earningswhisper.com. You know, you come here, you can put in, let's say, Amazon, right? So they're going to tell us, I think Amazon's going to go up. It tells you what they think it's going to do. You know, just about 100% of analysts think it's going to go higher here. You could look at the pivot points, which are your resistance support areas, the trends, what they think they're going to do short term here, long term for earnings. Here's the expected growth, quarterly earnings. You know, so it gives you some good info here. I like checking this out. Most people think they're going to have a big beat. So the earnings whisper is they're going to report $7.93 earnings per share. You know, the street's expecting $7.30, so that's a nice beat. So
in the last week,
not too bad there.
23% in positive cases versus the previous week.
Psychedelic stocks going nuts. Who the heck is buying psychedelic stocks? What is that, like the mushrooms and stuff? I heard they might do, they might pass that stuff. That's crazy. I don't think they should be passing any of that type of stuff.
Shares of DraftKings now pulling back. DKNG report of a New York Giants player testing positive for COVID.
Tyler, one of my clients was telling me that they believe, what was it, acid and mushrooms are great for curing diseases. I told him to get the heck out of here. Let's see. That's Amazon. I really want to do an Amazon trade. Yomez, I don't think so. Hold on one sec, guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, you going with Daddy today? Oh, I love you.
Huh? You got some pie for me?
Yeah, I do. I left one in there for you. You could have it. That's from Uncle Ephraim.
I'm going to eat. I don't eat that.
Yomez, maybe I will. Not too bad. My wife just got in here, baby. So we just made 2 day trades. We did amazing on them. We're talking about Starbucks as earnings after the bell today. What do you think of Starbucks? Do you think things have picked up since last quarter? Yeah, I think so. Yep. My wife is learning options from me. Past week I've been teaching her. I love the dress, baby. Looks nice.
And opening of 6 new
And
retail locations.
What are you looking for?
USB cable to
USB cable. There'll be right in that drawer right there.
Daddy, and me.
Oh, I know. I love your dress, Pumpkin. You look absolutely beautiful. You're Daddy's little girl.
Dad, what is that?
Yeah. What? Who is that? Is that Ralph?
Yeah.
Ralph Lauren?
Uh-huh. You
Nice.
have like me.
A logo like Daddy? Like Daddy's logo? No. SPY's starting to climb off that 20, guys. Take a look at SPY here. SPY today, 1 minute. Coming down to that 20, climbing. Coming down to that 20, consolidating. Now you're going to look for a break above that. Let's say 329.75 for that next breakout. Right here, Sophie. Do you see that? We're looking for a breakout above 329.75 on SPY. Breaks above that, we might start buying some calls. Get over here. You got to start learning. Remember? No? Not today? I like the looks of everything here, guys. All right, well, we got to take the girls to an appointment, and I will see you guys this afternoon. And I'll be in the office today. I want to go over the earnings after the bell today, so we're going to be extended. So I'm going to be back once I'm back from the appointment with the girls here. We'll go live, and we'll get things situated. And big earnings after the bell, so I'm going to be live after that as well. Alrighty, guys? Hope everyone has a great day. Stay safe out there. God bless, guys. Make some trades. Make me happy. Alrighty, talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.